Hello everybody, and we're going to play some Factorio because I like Factorio and I've missed it, so that's why. I will be playing on a map that I've selected. It is that, and I have given you the map exchange key is in the description. Basically, should I wait? I cannot show you map options from here, can I? Well, it's simple basically. It's Railworld Custom with frequency is very low here for water. These are all very low, low, but these are very big. All of them are very big. Except enemy bases, which are low, medium, and regular, and then these are also very good. So everything is very good, like that. Even crude oil. And then these are very big. And that's how this is set up. Advanced is by the setting from the basic setting. So we have pollution, we have evolution, we don't have expansion to the enemies, and the enemies can attack if they want. And that's how the map was set up. But finding a proper map, I mean, one time when I was trying to find a map, it even dropped me into the middle of a lake without being able to do anything. So yeah, that was not going to happen. Anyway, first things first, so what is Factorio? Factorio is you are in an alien planet and you know nothing. You don't have anything but one burner mining drill and a stone furnace. Stone furnace will take things from like stone and make them something or make them something. How you know? Well, let's mine. Oh, why are we mining so slow? Well, because we don't have any mining pick. This is the inventory, accessible with E. Don't ask me why. It's E. It's not I. It's E. But it's the crafting menu anyway, so it's not exactly inventory, but it's a crafting menu with the inventory attached. So we have the logistics, which make chests, transport belts, burning inserters, which basically take stuff from one place and put them in another, electric poles to carry electricity, pipes to carry liquids or gases, stone bricks, and this is one of the things that we can make with the burner, with the furnace here. See this icon, that stone furnace? See where this is in the bottom of that pop-up, made in? So you can make it in that furnace. The others are other types of furnace. It's a stone furnace and an electric furnace. But basically, if we do lay down stone bricks, and we need 2 stones to make 1 brick, then we are going to be able to walk faster on it. That's one way to do it. So then we have production. We have the iron axe, which increases your mining speed. So yes, we want that. And now that we have mining speed, look how fast we mine. Good. So we have some coal, we have some iron, 1 iron, we have the stone. Okay, so let's see. If we drop that down, it says I don't have any power. I don't have something to burn, I don't have fuel. See the symbol by the gas pump, which is the same as that one? It's fuel. So that's fuel. And if I give you stone, it doesn't do anything. Because it maybe needs more stone. Remember what it said here? How many does it need? Stone? 2. So that's why this didn't do anything. But the second one, now it's gonna eat them and produce something by burning this much of the coal. I had 2, now I have 1 and this much. So now I have a stone brick. Okay. What about iron ore? No, it takes 1 iron ore to produce 1 iron plate. I could also have seen that by going to intermediate products and see the iron plate here. The iron plate takes 1 iron ore and requires 3.5 seconds to be produced. You can make it in furnaces, not in hand. So I can just go and take ore, but just because I have ore, it doesn't mean that I can make the iron plate. So I cannot make it in hand. Crafting things like that by selecting them from here is called making them in hand, not in a production facility. Production facilities will come much later. So this is basically the logistics, stuff being moved around or stored or stuff like that. Production is by things that make something. So this makes research, that's the lab. And we are going to need that to research stuff like press T to start a new research. If we press T, this is all the things we can research. There's a lot and there's more to be opened. And I can select this, and then it will show me everything I need, and I can follow it and select whatever I need. But I don't have any lab right now to select. Stone furnace, as we said, that's for converting raw materials to processed materials. Offshore pump will pump water to go somewhere. Where? Well, it can go into the boiler, for example. A boiler takes water and makes it into steam, and then the steam can go in the steam engine, which will produce energy based on the steam. So from water with the offshore pump through pipes here, and then into the boiler, which takes energy, heats up the water, produces steam, and the steam makes energy. And we have a lot of way to go to do that. So let's start building the things that we need to build. First of all, we need some power. I cannot make that because I need 9 iron plates. Well, 9 iron plates are not gonna be easy to make, so let's just drop that there. And now we need to put that somewhere that it gives it off what it mines. Now if I press Alt, you notice that there is an iron icon with an arrow icon popping out. That means that if I place it right next to it, then from here it will be fed to whatever is next to it, which is the furnace. From here it will be mined through the icon, it will go into the furnace. Good shit. So now it mines, and iron ore is placed inside that. I didn't place that. And the second one, so on and so forth. So now I just need to mine a little bit of copper too, so that until we can have another plates to produce what we need. It is going to be a little bit like that at first, but once we have the required infrastructure at the beginning, then we can really fly along. Produce. How much do you have? I have 11 plates. Right. 11 plates means I could start making, but I don't have rock. I don't have stone. I'm missing stone furnace because in order to make stone furnace I need the total raw below, which is 5 stone. Well, this is a big stone. Mining the big stones gives me 20. So that's handy. There you go. So now I can make it. I need more plates. This now has 11 plates. You notice this has 11. Now the point is I don't have to go inside and take them. I don't have to do. Just mouse over that, control and left click, and I take whatever it has inside. Pretty neat. Right, make the second one. And now we're gonna use the trick of arrows to feed each other. Now, one will pump up coal, feed it to the next one, and that will take it as a fuel to pump up more coal, feed it to this one, and on it will go in a loop. Just give it one to start, and that will be enough. Now both are working. Excellent. Another one. We can build 2 more, and we need to start thinking about stone. That's gonna come here. Control left click on them. We take the coal. Here's some coal. Start pumping for stones, but then we need somewhere to place them. Well, we know how to place. We know we have boxes, right? Well, boxes are our friends. And we can take wood to make boxes. There we go. Let's have 2 boxes. Put it in front of this arrow, and now all the stone goes inside there. Control click, and we have it ready. Again, control click. We can make more. No, we cannot because we don't have the stone. But there we go. Now we have the stone. Take another one. Notice that every time I'm building burner mining drill, I also build a stone furnace, because the stone furnace is part of the ingredients for the burning mining drill. So when I have the ingredients for it, like now, it says 2 here. If I press this, now I have 1. Why? Because I'm building 1 as well. You know, basic math. We are gonna take another one of those. Let's build another iron miner. And I cannot build stuff if I'm standing on top of them. This is red still because I'm on top of it. Don't be on top of it and you will be fine. Here's another trick for when selecting large things. Before I used to control click and click. I don't have to click, I can just drag. Click once and then drag to the next one and you take them too. And now you have that. And let's feed them in. This is another trick that you need to learn, obviously, on how to do all of that, which I'm going to show momentarily. We need iron. We don't have any iron, but we are making some. There we go. Make that. And we are gonna use that. So I have 23. How am I gonna split them between these two? They have about the same amount of coal. Well, control click will put everything inside this one. We don't want that. We want half of it to be placed between them. So with control right click, it will go half here. And now that it has been split, we can just control click on the next one. And now they have again the same amount of coal. We are missing iron. And now we are done. As soon as that's complete, there we go. There we go. There we go. So now they are all working in series, and I will be able to get enough power to build many more miners and furnaces. That's the thing is to come here, to be able to come here. Once you're here, we have lots of stone, that's lovely. And now we are limited by iron, not very much though. Okay. We are being productive, Jesus. That, and that. Give me one more. Okay. So control down and drag and drop of. Lovely. Take that. Right click to grab half, just so that they can work. We have 5 here, that's okay, we could go for another 3. When we have 8, that will be enough then to start thinking about other things. Here, have an entire stack so you can keep on working and producing stones, because we are going to need them for the stone furnaces, obviously. And while this is being done, let's just go and clear out this copper mine here, because this is the next thing we're going to need. The way I am harvesting them is just by keeping pressed down the right click and walking around until something happens. And when something is lit up by the yellow brackets around it, then it just stops and starts mining. I'm moving it, but it doesn't go anywhere while it's mining. And if I don't do anything, it will just stay here, not mine anything else. If I let go of the right mouse button and press it again over something that's not a tree, then it will mine the copper. I don't want that. I want to right click on this, keep it held, and now it doesn't do anything else except mine trees. I'm moving around, being stopped by whenever it detects a new tree, harvesting it along the way, and so I can clear it a little bit easier than just trying to find what the hell the trees are. We will need this space to lay... Okay, we don't have any axes. Okay. So as I was saying, we will need this space cleared so that we can harvest copper as well, because we are gonna need some copper. The pumps, all the machines requiring electricity will also require copper in some way, shape or form. And the very simple, which is basically the power lines require copper because the lines themselves are copper to conduct the electricity. Right, that's enough for the beginning. Let's go back and continue building on that. Control click, control drag, and we can build 1, 2, 3 of them. So that's going to be done. 3, 3. You are okay. And we can build 5 and 5 for the copper. There are some irregularities here. This one has 10 and this one has 16. 10, 10, 10, 10, and these are full. Yeah, they can hold. They will hold. Night falls, but that's okay because we are fine. We don't need to have lights for this next part. Okay. Not there. There. Okay. Control right click, right. Doesn't split anymore. I can't reach it. Okay. And right click, right. Yeah. You're all making something. Okay. Let's get all again. And just walk while we have control pressed. And we got everything we want. Let's split all the coal between the furnaces. Control right click, right. Who has the list? You. Where Where are we? We're good, we're good. Stones are fine. Okay, they're all above 10. That's okay. Okay. Let's take the copper, and now we have something to do. Okay. Leave them to work, and now we're going to start producing some electricity. Yay! Electricity starts with the pump. The pump will draw the water we need to take it into the boiler to go into the steam engine. So we can place it when it's green and automatically turns around the edges to where it needs to be set. So I'll set it here. That's good enough. And we need something to try to transfer the water with. Right. So an easy thing to do, and something that you should consider doing, is using underground pipes. Because pipes you cannot navigate through, you cannot pass them, you cannot walk through them. Like here I cannot walk through that, but I just use that, and now this system will travel with underground and I can walk through it without problem. That's good. So boiler, let's splash it down. As you see, it shows me what it needs by control. If you don't see what it needs by control, by using Alt, sorry, not control. If you don't see the icons, just press Alt and you'll see the icons. So what does this say? Coming and going water, coming and going water, and going steam. So this is where the water comes and goes from, and it produces steam that way. So I need to place it like that, or like that, whatever you like. I'm gonna place it for upwards. There it is. It doesn't have any power. It needs something to burn to produce steam. That's fine. And the steam engine itself, what is it? Steam coming and going, steam coming and going. So that's unidirectional. That's cool. So let's plug it directly into the steam. Combine the steams. That's awesome. So you need something to burn. Well, I could give you wood to burn. There are some things that are burnable, that poles are even burnable, but I don't want to give you wood yet. I will give you, we need a mine. I'm gonna make a mine, and I am also gonna make a burner inserter. The burner inserter just basically can work a little bit without works without electricity. Not a little bit, works without electricity. So since we are using that to power the boiler, that means a very, very specific thing. Let's see. First of all, where to put the miner? The miner I would like to put here, because it is at the very edge of the effective zone. See the halo around it? That's where it can mine. If I plug it here, right here, and leave it to work forever and ever, it will eventually eat the 34,000 pieces of coal it can produce. Once it does that, it will leave this entire field of halo that it's around it empty. That means that if I can put the next one up here, then it fits and I can move it like that. Right? Placing the miner below doesn't have any more, it's less, so that's why it's saying 39 now and 31 in the map here. That's 39 because that's everything included. So this is one line of miners I will be using. So below it and adjacent to the lake is the other one. Start there. Of course, that needs power to run. Well, that's easy enough. I can just have a little bit of coal. Give it to that guy. Make my poles. And make some transport belts. Now, if I take, I can connect you there, and then find out where you connect maximum range. Well, there, but I don't have to figure it out every little way. I can just place it downstairs, place it where I want, keep it pressed, and then move. The intervals are calculated automatically by the game, in any direction. Right. This is just skipping it. We are a bit unlucky, but I don't have to do anything like that. I can just go there, and now that produces energy which goes to the miner. The miner works, but of course it doesn't do anything because it doesn't have where to take them. R for rotate, and it's here. Burner inserter. It waits for stuff to take. There, it found. It's feeding itself, and then it's feeding the boiler. Now that's working, and this is working because that's producing power. We have power. Yes. What to do with the power? Well, with the power we can stop having these miners here. These burner mining drills, we don't need them anymore to exist, because now these will be produced by coal power, which produces steam. All of this is, of course, wasteful and pollution inducing, which brings us to the map. This is the map. Zoom in, zoom out with a mouse wheel. The red thing is pollution. We are polluting badly. It is true. The other things are logistic networks. We don't have any electric networks. We only have this one. So that's the only thing that we see right here. Turret coverage, we don't have any turrets. Train stops, we don't have any trains. And player names, hi, that's me. We don't need that. We know who we are. Also, if I zoom in enough, I can also see what's going on. And by moving with the WASD, I can move rather well and far. In this mode, I can even place down ghosts. Ghosts are marking what I want to be built to where. So I can say transfer belt, I want it there, and it's gonna be there. But I didn't actually place anything. See, my stuff don't change. It's still 35. But I'm placing the ghosts for them. Now the same cannot be said, I think. No, okay. I can place ghosts wherever I want. So, replacing ghosts, that's fine. Now all these ghosts have been placed. How can I remove them? By blueprints. Never mind what I have. These are very simple things, but we're not going to use them. We're going to figure everything out except for these. This is another thing. We have new blueprint and deconstructor blueprint. We drag them here and here, and these I can select what I want. Remove them. It removed the ghosts. The ghosts are the blueprints. When you drop a ghost, then if you have the machines to build something, it will be built where you tell it to. Or you just mark it so you know where to build it later. But with a deconstructor, you can remove the ghosts. Now you have also removed trees though. These trees are marked for removal. Well, not anymore. If you had the machines again, logistic network machines, and you had left them there, like removed, then when you had robots, they would come in, remove the forest, and give you wood. Which is good, and we will be using it eventually, but for now we don't want. So press Shift, select everything, and then it removes from the selection. Without Shift, just drag and drop, select them for deconstruction or removal. With the Shift, negate that. A small tandem there. So we need to start getting new technologies. So we need automation so that we can start building stuff. The assembly machine will build almost anything in the game. So I need to figure that one out. But in order to do that, I need labs. So we build a lab. And for the lab to work, I need 10 science packs as well. The science packs will feed the lab and will give me access to the assembly machines, and then we can do stuff with it. So drop it here, learn, automation, research, and give it the packs once we're done. The goal is to basically connect all the electricity network from up here down there and replace these with proper miners, electric miners, so we don't have to do everything like that ever again. We can take the products and leave them work for a bit. Even that, we need that. We need the stones to make some furnaces for later, because these furnaces are gonna be used again. But we just don't need now to feed them anymore. We just need to build enough infrastructure to reach there and make miners and produce infrastructure. That will be building itself. So you're done. Start researching assembly. At the same time, what can we be making? Well, we will need a lot of inserters. We will need a lot of poles. So let's start building some poles. That's enough. We don't need any pipes right now. We need transport belts, of course, and we need inserters. So build some for starters and build some of those for starters. Then we will need a lot of miners. Build them all. And then stone furnaces as an alternative, as a target for all the iron and copper mines that we will be having from the mines, or will travel on belts and then go to the furnaces. The furnaces will take them via the inserters. The inserters will put the ore inside the furnace and take out the prepared iron plates and copper plates. And that will be dropped onto another transport belt and sent off to wherever we want. This is taking some time because I am crafting them slower when I am crafting them in hand. But that is the price to pay for not having automation yet. Very soon we will not be making almost anything in hand. Most of it will be made by a machine. But when we start like that, there's not really a lot we can do. And that's all already done. Good. Next thing, we need lights so that we can see what the hell's going on during the night. We are not going to be making that anytime soon though, because we need to be making this. Let's cancel with right click some of these. We need, yeah. Okay. Let's start by making the assembly plans. Right. So, one assembly plan to make red science pack. We want to automate that first of all. So what do we want? You want copper plate. So here is your copper plate, which is going to be fed by an inserter. And you want iron gear wheel. So we want to make another iron gear wheel. Build another assembler. There is another assembler. We need, what does that need? If we is to make iron gear wheels, it just needs iron plates. So we need to store the iron plates, and we need two inserters. One to take the from the box iron and put it inside, and another take the gears and put them into the science pack. So there and there, and then of course another inserter to go from the science pack inside the lab. There. Activate all of these. That was with shift and didn't place anything. Right. So let's take 200 copper and 200 iron. So now the iron goes in here, it's turned into gears. From the gears are being sent inside this assembly, which takes gears from that and iron, copper from this, and makes science packs. The science packs get inside and are being used to discover optics. So that is done. Awesome. We have accomplished the first automation in the game. Good. It's not going to remain like that, of course, but because that's just started automation. We need also to automate other stuff. We need to automate the production of transport belts and inserters. Inserters are going to be difficult though, because they require electronic circuit, and yeah, we're not going to do that just yet. I am going to use though an assembly plant to produce transport belts. So let's go down. We're going to do this downstairs. And since we are going downstairs, we might as well come in with power. Just walk through the trees with, as you have, it will place them where it needs. I'm going that way. Okay. We've brought power here. Good. Okay. What do you have? That's over because it doesn't have any copper. Right. We can feed you for a bit. Take the stone, because we are gonna need a lot of those. Actually, I'm not gonna need a lot. Okay, let's build some wooden chests to keep here. You are done. You are done. You're gonna be done. You are done as well, so that's fine. Right, you and you. Cool. Stop it. You produced that. We have lights. That's good. Next, turrets. Turrets so that we can save ourselves. Lights are very, very good, and I want to make a lot of them. Lights are going to help us see what the hell is going on. So that's invaluable. This is done. Right click, hold down, walk, and you mine them back. Good. We don't need that anymore. Let's make a few more crates. This should be done. Well, we don't need them. Whatever they have, they have. They just have coal anyway. So, take them back. That's fine. Right, what I want now is miners. Electric miners. They are gonna be the ones now mining my ores. And we are gonna separate the miners from the furnaces. We're gonna leave that to work through its supplies. And let's build some miners. 15, 20. 20 should be fine. Lights. We have lights. There. That's better. Okay, that's also done. We cannot do that because we need green and we're not at the position to make green now. What I would like is to have grenades. So pressing the search, we say grenades, which grenades is not available. Military 2, there it is, grenade. So military 2 is that one. Military 2. In order to make that, I need military and steel processing. So military, research. That's simple. You're looking for something, just go. We are building them. Okay, let's start then building the automation for transport belts. I want you to make transfer belts. That means you want iron plates and iron gears. But we know what iron gears are made of. Dreams and hopes. This is the iron gear. It requires iron plate. That's awesome. So take... Both of them require iron plate. So why not be smart about it? Just take it like that so that you can still move it. We don't have any inserters. Okay, we're gonna need some of those. Build them. So we're gonna just put a box here, and that leaves one space here, one space here. This space will be inserted going from the box to this one, and this space will be also inserted going from this box to this one. This space is also one for another inserter going from this factory to this factory, and it's all gonna be serviced at a very much better way. So that's wow. We may stop that. Let's build the inserters now to do that. And that. So now you can see flat part is where it's going to take from, arrow where it's going to give it. Flat take from the chest, give it to the factory. Have some iron and then bring power to it. There you go. This is gonna build, as we said, transport belts. So now everything is working again. And we need some place to put them in, don't we? Yes, we do. This has power all over the place, so that's fine. So just take here and insert it there. And now it's outputting them in a chest. That's awesome. Right, I wanted military too, right? So now I want steel. There it is, and research. Cool. Now that's making me some transport belts, which are going to be sorely needed. So that's awesome. You are done processing everything. You don't have any more iron. That's cool. So I can just deconstruct you. Right click and walk up. The same thing with you. I don't need you anymore as copper. And now I have loads of copper that I'm not gonna need. Doesn't matter. Fill up. We have a lot of stone. We're gonna need them for the stone furnaces. That's cool. So let's place the miners while we make some more. Miners, as above. They have the area effect and we want to have everything occupied. So top area is here. This can go there, so that's first one. Next one, and let's keep it in line, even though it's not going to be as profitable, it doesn't matter. Then from the bottom, place it there. So why? Because I want them both to fit into one belt and to progress. In the vertical sense, they are occupying each other's space, but that's the only way we can have them feed to the same belt. So we are going to accept that as it is. So that's for taking iron ore. Iron ore needs also coal to process into iron plates, so we need to mine coal as well. Same deal. Look for the highest and the furthest. That's gonna be here. Move 2 away, 2 away, there. Do the same up above, 1 between them, and I don't have any other mine. There it is. There. Cool. And now transfer belts. Go from right to left. There it is. And right to left. Don't have any more. That's fine because this guy is making me loads. Thank you. 122. That's amazing. Cool. These guys are now gonna need to meet somewhere and give me the raw materials to make the plates. The thing now to consider is where to build my smelting area. This seems like good enough. Should be fine. If I occupy it from up here, then I can take the bottom down. So the lines are gonna go from here, come up, and then be sent through. That's good. Okay. So let's go that way. Upstairs. And there. Okay. And you are going to go that way. We're good. Let's bring power. It's not reaching. That's troublesome. Okay. They are now working, and they even have power to grant us some lights. This is not working though. Now you are. Right. Light, 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 light. So now we can see what's going on. Cool. We are gonna come down. We need. We haven't researched logistics. No, not yet. Where is logistics? There it is. We will get logistics next time. But maybe also that doesn't work anymore because it doesn't have any materials anymore. So let's go check up on that while we drop some lights. Too many lights. There, light, light, and light. No, it is still processing. Okay. So how are you doing? Well, here's another. Have some more. How are you doing? You're fine. You're more than fine. Okay, you need a lot of iron, but not so much copper. That's fine. Let's also discuss about power, because all this stuff is running now with one power plant, right? Just this. So is it enough or not? Well, if we mouse over it, we see the performance and available performance on the bottom. It doesn't seem like it's doing anything, does it? It doesn't move at all. Why? Because this. It actually, I require much more than I am producing. So let's fix that. Let's take another steam engine and another steam engine. We don't know how much is required, how much we can build off a boiler, so let's find out. How many steam engines can we have of one boiler? One of them is here, and the other one is here. They need to be connected to power, of course. And now we have satisfaction. We are producing about half what we need. This is available performance maximum. Doesn't seem like there's anything wrong. And the steam is kept at a high temperature. Everything seems to work. So 3 out of 1 boiler seems fine. And we can continue doing our work. Let's continue then. Let's go downstairs, get some more transport belts. That completed fast. Only 10. Okay. We'll find out. Right. Cool. Let's clip that tree because it's in the way. Right. And what I need now is to figure out how to place them. Let's start with ghost placements. So what I can do is basically have a row of them, and then up above them will be the transport. That was bad. Okay. And that's so have them like that, and then with some inserters going here, then they take the materials and produce something that will go in the middle, and then have others below and more material going here with more inserters in between feeding them, and that seems like fair enough. Cool. Let's remove everything and let's do that. But we will need to figure out how to work everything, because that's just going to be one line. We're going to need many lines. So we need to figure out how long it's going to be and how this is going to be fed by just 2 lines. So they're going to need to be split. Right now I cannot split them because I don't have the processing. That's troublesome. Let's at least start the process. And okay. That's what I need, undergrounds and splitters. Research that, please. Right. So I can start laying it down by saying I want it to be up top here. Okay. Let's say here. Okay. So that's gonna be there. Then I'm gonna have these going inside to them guys, and then they're gonna take it out and give it to another belt, and that's gonna be fine. But I need them up here. We're gonna need to have iron and coal, but without the logistics I cannot proceed, unfortunately. That sucks. I can spare another. Not here, more on here. Okay, I can spare that. We're gonna need to build some inserters. We're gonna need to build some stone furnaces. We have the stone for it, and we don't need anything else for it, so let's build it. We're gonna need much more inserters. And we're gonna need power. We have plenty of power. Okay. That should be fine. So take that as well. 37. That's good enough. What I want is why the splitter one split is logistically feasible. That is gonna be coming from on top and going down and split, and that's gonna come from also below and split. So I'm gonna be splitting them two ways, one down and one up, and then going either side. Meaning that I want you also here. And then that's coming there. Okay. So these are, don't need to have that there, it's fine, but I do want the U here for that. Yep. Outside fitting, inside, that's gonna be fine. Just finish up the logistics already, come on. It's delaying. We're gonna drag and drop with the poles so they can be filled wherever they're necessary. For example, here, yeah, these can cover all of them, and this can cover the back, so it's gonna be here, up, and in the middle, and in the top, in the bottom. So 3 rows of them, that's fine. Let's grab some more. You're done already. Wow. 107 transport belts. That's fine. Nine more. Let's see. Okay. That should be enough. Come on. Logistics, come on. You're almost there. A little bit more. Come on. Come on. There you go. Thank you. You may start building stone walls for like here. Also, I can have... No, I cannot have grenades yet. That's fine. But now I have these, and I cannot build them because I don't have any shit. Right. You know what? There you go. There you go. I'll manual field you for now. Why not? I need a few more. Come on. There we go. Splitter. One of them, at least. There's a splitter. Okay. I need you split once. Let's see. How are we gonna go about doing this underground? There's a lot of requirements for this. Right. Well, first of all, you're gonna be split here and go down. Okay. Then you're gonna go. Stop it. 30. Where is the two? Oh, grenades need green. So, okay. Let's go with the reds. There. And there. So. I need a few more. just to empty my wares. Why not? There we go. Good. And that's gonna go here. So that's going there, 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 there. Up, there. Thank you. And okay. And now that is a system that we can work with. 2 of them, actually 3. Underground, 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 underground. And we're gonna see where you go. There. Incoming, splitting, you're going where you need it, and then you split here again, you're going back. That's great. That save was weird. Let's give it power. Right, and let's run. You are here, so that's the square. It didn't work. It didn't work. That's interesting. Let's go again. Now it did work. Fine. It doesn't work from too far away. Okay. Okay, there you go. At least now I am producing iron. That's good. I missed you, iron. Oh, I missed you. There you go. Right. All that remains now is to figure out how far we need to do this. Take this. That will be determined by eating the production. We said we are going to try to figure out as much as possible. Well, first of all, I didn't figure that one. That's an old knowledge. But I'm showing you how it works so you can understand it. Figuring this out takes experimentation and stuff. Yeah, we're not going to do that kind of figuring out now. Just understand that bring 2, one from the top, one from the bottom, split them once so that they can continue down like this one, and then split them again at every column you make. The experimentation we're going to do is figuring out how many smelters we're going to have. That kind of an experimentation is important. Work. Give me some belts. You're doing good work. This is not... Another thing to note. This is not condensing the... compressing... There's a theory, there is a term, not theory, there's a term being used in Factorio basically, called condensing the belt. This is not a full belt. This is what a full belt looks like. This is what a full belt looks like. This has gaps. So we don't want these gaps. So we want as many miners as possible to be able to have full here condensed belt. So we're taking the production, we're building some more miners. There you go. Right, we continue from that. We can go here. Yep. Can even go here. Yeah. Come on. Build me the miners. Come on. So much work. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Start building. Thank you. There you go. Up. 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 Right. We can go basically like that. Don't have any more. That's why we build them opposite here automatically. Nice, 97, that's not bad. Feed them. And bring it here. There. Continue whatever you can. I doubt you're gonna have much to do yet. Okay, this has. Okay. Now if we open the map and look at the power network, from here, down, there, and that's nice. We can put more here, there, and there. This is better, but still not full condensation. Full compression. What did I say? Condensed. Compressed. Not condensed. Compressed. Jesus. This is not compressed. Okay. This has gaps. So we need more miners. More. Even more. Let's build a few of these. Because we will need to combine them. Let's start working our way into figuring out how many are needed. Yep, this is insane what I'm doing, I know. But there is method to the madness. Right, we have 10, that's good. So let's build our first balancer. This thing. Right, we need a lot of those, we need a lot of those. Let's build all of them anyway. What the balancers do is the following. When you have an entry coming on the top line, then that means that at the end of the 4, they will be populated, all of them. So we just feed one line and all 4 are populated. Obviously, if you feed one line 100% of the time, then the other 4 at the end will only be activated. We'll have 25% full capacity. But it also means that when one line is expended, then the others get filled up, so you don't lose as much from, you're not dependent on one line. They get mixed and matched. And that's why we want them here, so that we can feed into them without doing that little thing here. So we want that and that and that and that, and then we want that to go here. We are still being built. You're done with power, that's fine. And right, where are you? There you are. You're gonna go here, and you're gonna go here, and you're gonna go back inside because we don't want you. Right, there you go, there you go, and there you go. These are gonna be like that, like that. Come on. Like that. And now if I connect you, this is what happens. 4 out of 4. And also you. So when I need to, I can have balanced loads wherever I need them. I'm gonna add some more. You don't have any to mine, that's fine. But we do need to mine some more here. We don't have iron. Let's go get some. Now we have plenty, that's good. First thing that we notice, this is not exactly full, it has some gaps. So that means that this is not outputting exactly what we want. So let's fix that. First of all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have 21 of those, that's fine. And let's work this. Okay. Not you. There. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not here. More on here. Eat it again. One last time. Eat them from here as well. Make them like that. And now we can see the true production capabilities of this menu. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 factories are not making me enough. So let's fix that. How many is that? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Is 20 enough? Let's find out. We don't have enough of those. What are we lacking now? Copper. Seriously? Now I'm lacking copper? Wow. We're gonna need to put some miners up here as well. Okay. And we can go here and here. Okay, and put it all into a chest. Feed it. Here. Now you should be able to make loads of belts as we need. There we go. I can make more. Good. So let's give them power. Okay. Let's see now if that compresses the belt. There are still gaps. There are still gaps, that means there is still room for more stuff to go in. So, more. We're now at 20. So let's go another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put some lights in here as well. They do produce their own light, but let's help it. Every second. That's fine. We need more of these inserters, so let's grab that. Make them all while I go pick up some copper. Thank you. Take some lights as well. You too. Everyone has lights. There you go. Now you're gonna make me enough copper until I can bring another line for the copper. So that's done. What's going on? You're not eating it fast enough, why not? Okay, let's observe now. Is this fully compressed? It's not, but at the same time they're not even putting down. So there are gaps, as we can see, but they're not exactly being exploited. There are gaps, but they're not being used. Okay. That means that we may actually have reached without the need for more of these. Okay. These have stopped working. Since this has stopped working, well, there is also a problem about production here. This is not compressed, so it doesn't reach. There's a lot of things to handle. Let's build mines. Mines need copper, surprisingly enough. 5 of them more should be good. While they're being built, let's go grab some more. Figuring things out is hard. Who would have thought? Right. Thank you. There you go, there you go. There you go. There you go. Right. We have miners here. Okay, let's continue. Rotate, take it out, take it up. Too far. Give it power. Kind of weird, but it works. But I don't have enough power. Way to go. Let's go see what power is. Power, steam engine. Let's build another one. Can I get 4? Can I add a 4th one up here? This doesn't seem to be producing anything. This may be slow. So let's add 2 more. You need the steam. Performance. Nope. So basically everything is as it should. This does have steam. The temperature is where it needs to be, 165, but only 2 of them are producing. The other is not. And we can see that the fluid consumption is 29 and 30 per second. So these 2 are eating all of the boiler's capacity. That tells us that there is 2 boilers to 2 steam engines to 1 boiler. So let's make another boiler then. Boiler. We don't even need those here, so let's make another boiler indeed. So have 2 new boilers. There and there. And we can even have steam engines. We need 2 more steam engines. 1, 2. That will go here, here. Here and here. And now we can add power. Stop saying beep to me. But I cannot reach that one. There is no open space to do that in. Cool. And there is no light either. So we cannot do that. We need some space between them. Let's rearrange them then. Let's give them a space of pipe. 1 pipe goes here. A boiler goes here. A pipe goes here. Wait, why did I do that? How did I do that? There, a pipe. No. If you have that material on you, but it's not on the taskbar, it doesn't matter. Or even if it is on the taskbar, it doesn't matter. As long as it is in your inventory or in your taskbar, just press Q and it comes available to you. So Q, put that, Q, that, and that, that, and that. And now, well, do that, since you want to. I can select my poles again by Q and say here and here, here and get in there. That will continue and get some new burners and work your magic. So from not having enough electricity, now suddenly I do. And we figured out that we have 2 steam engines per 1 boiler without having anybody to tell us. Isn't that better? I don't know. This needs to be enhanced a bit, so let's work on it. I don't think it can cover 3 boilers at the same time, so our power will fluctuate a lot. Let's click right, left click on that and go a minute. That's when we activated all the rest of them, and that's how what's been going on. Something happened here, I don't know, but yeah, this is where we are right now, and we are again at half. We are where we were before. Cool. That should be enough coal for that boiler. Excellent. Let's go down. So we continue figuring out what the hell happened. We're not even powering up the other miner. Wow. Shame. Shame. Thank you for the transport belts. All the time we've been dealing with the power, you were working. That's amazing. Thank you. Copper, that's also amazing. Thank you for that. Let's figure out once more what the production is gonna be like by clearing everything. Come on. Good. Right, we are at 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's not right. Let's go over that again. That is 24. Okay. See? Easy way to count. Just take the blueprint and you can count them. That's 24. 24, and these two have already stopped working because they cannot put it down. Okay. Trick. The trick with that is that at first we don't need those. Sorry. This is already compressed again. At 22 and you are being compressed. That's impressive. full gap. Come on, full gap. No, there is a gap, but this is not doing anything. So let's fix that. Notice what it's doing when it's coming here. It's stopping that in order to put something in it. But that continues so far as this is not also doing the same thing. So these override the belt by themselves, having priority to put stuff in it. So they don't get blocked by not having enough space to move. And because these two now work in tandem, this means that I now have a fully compressed belt on that side. That means that 22 is good enough. 22 are good enough, and that's what we need. That's what our limit is. From having a fully compressed iron input line, 22 of these are enough. So now we can complete the top one. Add these. We don't have any more. Build me some while I build the rest. That's not needed. That's not needed. And that's also not needed anymore. We now know where to go. This is enough. Let's clear the bad telephone wires. How much do you have? You have a couple of thousands here. That's fine. Right. Let's start. Drag. This gets placed exactly as needed. There's nothing I need to do. And that's one complete line. So now that we know exactly what one complete line is like, we can even make it a little bit more beautiful by adding that on top there and there and not here. And add this. This is not needed, nor this. Oh, this is needed. That's fine. Okay. Blueprint. Select from here all the way to here. And that's my line. I can now name it iron smelting ting by the save. Create blueprint, and there it is. I can now have it moved here and add completely the same side, like that. Like that. And now I can basically build it again easily as I want. That needs to be that, of course, but that's fine. Right. We need to do the same thing, of course, for copper. And to do that, we need to feed them here with that and make some mines. 9 mines will be good enough. Iron stick copper. Okay. Start making that. By the time I'm finished with the mines, I will have made enough space here to plant the mines down. Make a new one. Make them after. All the difficulty in the game is basically having good smelting lines. After you have good smelting lines and you start producing stuff in line by making them in factories, that's when the rest of the game just becomes about design. Right now, we also took a longer time because we had to find out exactly how long the ratios were. If I had just said, yeah, it's 23, 22 ratio, how would we ever learn anything? The point is, how do we Factorio? That's the point of this series, of this streaming series. Figuring things out, not being told this is what happens because, but also about exploring and understanding what goes on. So we need miners. Where are my miners? I don't want you miners here. Q. You also have some to bear, so do that as well here. There you go. Alright, let's build a little bit better. Shall we? Good. Light it. That's lovely. Okay. So, where are we going to build that smelting copper line now? Oh, we can bring it down here, can't we? Have that blueprint built here. Although it would be better if we just had everything down there. I don't know, for that to happen, I need to first have a few smelting lines. We can move them later. Okay. Blueprint. I need you to be here. Like that. Okay. Which also means I need to bring some coal. So split the coal. Coal line is here. There. And the copper line is going to be here. Almost got it. Almost got it. Come on. It's like a spaz. Good. Okay. Drop some. This is the easy part. We need... build them all. What do we care? Then also build... how much do you want? You need them to be... you need copper. We have some copper up here. Produced already. Nope, that's done. Okay. Well, that's gonna be fine. Let's recreate that. Like that. Inside, inside, up, down. Well, we don't care about down right now. Good. Come on. You need to be really close for this game, or it doesn't like it. I ran over. That's fine. I run it over, so I'm not gonna see it. And you go that way. And when we need to have another one, we're gonna continue downstairs like that. Down, 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 down. Okay, that's all we can have. There. Beep, beep. Not there. 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 And it would be good if you were connected to the power upstairs. There. Good. Now you're making copper. And we can finally be able to continue to make inserters. But with a blueprint, it was easy enough to just recreate that thing, and now we have our own knowledge. That's important. I don't know if you feel me or not. It's important that we figured out exactly what the balance was. Isn't it? Don't you like that better than just being told? Right. Have a lot of copper. Okay. That's good. And we can take also the copper, the coal, and empty our reserves. Do the same with them upstairs. Okay. I don't know why we have this here. Control Shift right click to clear. Put that there. Okay. Okay, we have a lot now. Let's build those. Building the other side. We can can put them at the end. Like that. Transport belt for the goods coming from here. Taking it up there. Providing some lights here, 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 and here. And come on, build more, build more! That was actually placed correctly. It is surprising. There, and now you leave as well. We need more. That's... wow. There's so many of them here. How many are there? There are 88 inserters in this blueprint. Only 88. Only. Compared to the 153 transport belts, that doesn't seem like much, but actually they are really bastards to make. Right. Come on, last ones. Last ones, come on. And then I can finally export that line and go do some automated manufacturing for once. Done with all those making in hand. Good. Give me a pole. Something went wrong. Let's do that again. Good. Everything works. So let's plot down another blueprint here, like that. Good. So now we know exactly where our lines are for iron, which is awesome. Because now I can plant. That's gonna take a lot. We're inside the manufacturing. For one and for another, make it. There you go. Problem solved. You have chance to make a lot of those. I have how many? Just a few. Well, that should be more like that here. Yep, there's 1,000 transport belts there. That should cover me for a bit, I think. I hope. Good. Almost full again. I wonder why that is. Anyway, we have that set here. Get out of the way. Right. Now, where are we? We need to find a place for all our products to go. And basically this uranium is bothersome. This iron ore will move by combining and being smelted back inside here. So right now I'm smelting this. That goes into my smelting factory, but then this and this will also be combined and go into that. Copper is going to be a bit of an issue. We have this. This is going to be a long way to transfer, but so what? And then also this copper will go fine. That's fine. Okay. The best bet is actually to make my area here, but that requires that thing to fucking go away. And that the best way for that to go away is by blasting it. And the way to blast it is to actually research the grenades. I can also shotgun them. That's not gonna be too bad. But grenades are better. Can I go grenades is the point. Well, let's see, what do we have? We have a lot of that. Can I make? I can make. Okay. If I can make, then wow. How many do you want? You want 20 for the grenades. Okay. Make them. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's some. Obviously, this is not compressed. Oh, like, obviously. And at this point, we don't even care about being compressed. And I need to go back upstairs and feed the new research into these guys. Bullet damage, I don't care, I'm gonna disregard anyway. So let's go with that, research that. Good. I'm gonna give you 100 copper, and you take all the iron you want. And then also take greens. So when you are ready, you're gonna give me grenades that I can use to clear the forest and have the new area for me to build my supermarket. It's gonna be wonderful. This also means I should actually build a new research station and not leave it here. Yeah. But we need actually to bring it forward. First I need to blast the area free of all the trees to make space, and then I'm gonna bring everything back. This is the last bit of technology that's being researched here at this point, then this is going away. Right, so until we do that, what are we gonna do? Like, we have 4 smelting here, and we're gonna have another 4 smelting here for copper. These are gonna be combined into one line here and go up that way and come down. And as they come down, they're gonna be split off and taken into their own production facilities. I'm gonna start with the basics, then have more advanced circuits and boost and stuff. Yeah, and that means that this needs to go though. So that's why we are now doing this thing. Last few, and then we go to prepare the road 2 more. Come on. 1 more. There you go. Good. And you may need 1 more. There you go. That's done. This has a lot of things. Power. How are we from power? We are very fine, actually. Yeah, that's because we're not using a lot. We are gonna use a lot more. But I think we should still be fine. Because that was less than 15-20%. Keep on making. Right. Come on. Get away. Get away. Right. This is the force that's gonna go bye-bye. And we are gonna take this from here. And then that comes up here. And that comes... Come on. Wrong. There we go. And you now come up there. Cool. There. And up here. Tap, 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 tap. There we go. Let's give it the balancer. Cool. We don't have any build. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 1, so 1, 2, 3. We need 1, 2. We have plenty already. That's good. Okay. And out from that, we'll also need to bring the copper. Balancer here, and then might as well plant it. Don't plant it there. There you go. There. That's close. Now you can plant it there and continue. Military is almost done. That is very, very pleasant to my ears. And we meet the guys here. Hello! You can continue. So, grenades, coal. You want coal? That's easy. I'm also taking away... There we go. Come on. And there we go. Clearing up the coal. Great. Grenades. Thank you. And it's night. Of course it's night. Now that I want to use grenades, it's night. Jesus. Well, they take a little while to build. Okay, let's go back to building. That's gonna be... Let's set it here. Yeah, here. Right. 3. There. So you're the second. Okay. There. That's not you. Build the balancer. There. There. And activate it. Good. Let's push that. Are we done? Almost. Well, we have that. It's not very effective, is it? I think I prefer another way. Cancel that. No. Let's build a shotgun and lots of shotgun cells. That's better. I don't like grenades. Sorry. Sorry, don't like grenades. I've seen people using grenades to great effect, but no, I don't like them. So, tab, move on to another weapon. That's better. Still bad. Yeah. I'm very low in the technology. Doesn't help much. But at least we have some cleared. Okay. Now that that is cleared, we can start there, and that's gonna go here, and here. Come upside that, and that's gonna be the other balancer for the copper, and exit there. That's fine. So let's start it. These are in front of me. Okay. That's fine for now. Okay. Let's bring more. What do we have? Copper. You want copper to make these? I'm going to build that balancer now, so that means having copper to build the splitters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop making shells. Right click to go away. Thank you. Let's put that in. There you go. Now the balancer is working. That's fine. Good. It's gonna come up. Might need some lights. Doesn't have any lights here. Doesn't matter. It's gonna have later lights. Bring it up to the balancer here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Okay. And there, up, up, down, down, straight, straight, and the 3 thingies. Good. Move that. And finally we have production running. Jesus, that took a long time. Well, of course, because just look at that. From here down there, all these production, and then taking them all the way upstairs there. Yeah. Anyway, at least we now have production. So now what we need is assembling machines. And we're gonna start building things we need. What we need is, first of all, to build our technology. So that will stop happening upstairs. And a new technology center will go on there. You will also stop working here. You are no longer vital to our needs. Although you have really given us a lovely little respite from having to build them ourselves. Player inventory complete, of course, full. Why not? So let's start here. We need to build. Let's do that. Okay. Labs. Let's build some labs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll see what else. And we need some splitters as well. Yep. Because we're gonna be splitting that line. Put that back inside. We don't need it. Lights we can find. You don't need to be here for that. You also don't need to be here for that. But then what we're gonna do? Have the labs. Okay. So lab. You're gonna be up here. You need reds. Red needs copper and iron gears. I would love it if you could make me We need to combine them somehow. Combine a lot of them. We need to combine these two. That being fed by iron and that being fed by copper. How do I keep the copper fed and also the iron fed from the lines? Because now I don't want to have I want to take from the line and give it to you, or also take the line and give it to you. Well, why not do it the other way? Why not take from the line the copper and then drop on that line gears? Sure. Make some gears. Gear, 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 gear. Seriously? There. And up. Now you have gears going inside. There, 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 there. You are gonna be gears, as we said. Shift right click and then shift click, and it copies the recipe across. That's lovely. And you're gonna export them. Come on, there, to this line. Which is gonna be the line, or that's also gonna carry that. So I need to come here, cut that, yep. Cut the same length, come on, cut the same height, put it in, go like that, under, and come up. Stop it. There. That doesn't work. Now that doesn't work because the inserters will put stuff on the far end of the belts, and that's the end that I've constructed here, so way to go me. That was useless. We need to redo that again. Right. Need some, so that I can have some space to work with. There. So what I need is for you to come from here and go. It's too down. It's far too down. If I put it here, it just turns. I don't need it to turn, I need it to do other stuff. Okay, so let's raise it. We have space. Use the space. You have the space. Take that, plant it here, shift, and I delete everything. Wow. Copy, paste, paste, paste. Okay, there, finally. There and there. And now I can bring it here, finally. Got it here and up. Now that works. At long last. Yeah, yes. Up. Up. Other right way. Cool. There you go. Now that works. So take that. Build me some of those. Where are the labs? There they are. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That's good. We need power. There. Exit from here. And there. You are going to be making reds. Copy, paste, paste, paste. And power. And you guys are gonna take that from here. Give it, and give it, give it, give it, give it, give it. So now everybody can have research and do stuff with it. Good. Reds are ready, finally. We can disband the red research station from above at long last. Yeah, that's a lot. We can take that. Leave that up here, doesn't matter. What are we doing for power? Still good. Surprisingly enough, still good. Let's build another lab. Put some lights down. Good, that's backing up. That's excellent. We can put it here and here. With that and that. And take them there and there. Now we are researching 9 times as fast as before, which is noteworthy. And we are using our stuff. Good. Next up, greens. What do we want for greens? First of all, we want to create some factories. We have factories, sorry. Okay, greens. You want an inserter and a transport belt. Jesus. Okay. Obviously the greens are gonna be here. Somehow they're gonna combine to this. Build that. Right. As you said, green is that. You want that. Not that. Sorry. You cannot have that. Inserter is not being. Where is the inserter being? Oh, inserters I cannot automate that. Right, I cannot automate the inserters because the inserters require 3 different things, but that can only have 2 inputs. And because that is the low form, where is the second automation? There it is. It's with 80. So research that. That's the one we're gonna go for now. We need to have level 2 assemblers to continue with green production. So let's just mock it, shall we? That needs electronic circuits, so I need to build electronic circuits. Electronic circuits are gonna be going to go on here. Electronic circuit production is a very serious matter. Requires iron plate and copper plate, so it requires both of those. Which means there. 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 We don't have any more. Build that. Okay. Now I can break that and take it down while I'm breaking this. And you're gonna go down. Excellent. Building some of those. We're gonna have a lot of fun with that. There. This can also break here. Why not? And go down while this continues. There. So the bus continues and we can be happy. We have the secondary. That's nice. Let's get a tool belt. We cannot get tool belts. Fluid. We don't care about fluids right now. Should we care about fluids right now? No. Continue that. Fluids are later. We're not fluids yet. We need circuits. These are my primary ingredients. Good. So, sorry about that. Okay. This is the fun part. Assembling for the circuits is a very serious condition that requires way too much patience and things. So the circuit gets built one circuit every half a second. So we need every half a second to give it 1 iron plate and 3 copper cables. Okay? Okay. The copper cable can be produced at the rate of 2 every half a second. But we need 3 every half a second. If we do the math then, that means that if we have 2 engines producing, 2 assemblers producing copper wire, we have 4 every half second, which is still not divisible by the 3 of copper we want. So with 3 assemblers, we can have 6 copper cables every half second, meaning we can feed 2 assemblers requiring ingredients for the electronic circuit. So if I build 3 of those, basically, these will be making the copper wire, and they will be feeding them into 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be fine. It should balance out. Yep. So we need to figure out then how to properly address that. Something like that. And we can go from here, here, and here. And you're gonna take that, that, and that. And you're gonna take that, 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 and that. And you're gonna feed that and that. Good grief. That's researching too fast. Okay, you are gonna be making copper wire, you're gonna be making circuits. Copy, paste, paste, copy, paste. Good. Feed with power. Power, power, power. Take it power from, I don't know, here. Yeah. Let's see if that might be enough. Now you want iron plate. Iron plate can come from here. Turn around that away. Come down here like that. Then as you come here, no, you don't need to. You need to go here, right? Okay, like that. Okay, you're 1 away, so that means I can take you inside like that. And like that. No, there's not enough. Okay, so you might want to go like that. Here, 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 and back out. Yeah, yeah. You don't need that. Feed the hungry things. How fast are you making them? No, you're waiting for something. Okay. Let's build more of these. There, 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 there. Okay, I need to put them out somewhere. So where are my chests? There they are. There. Come on. Here. There. There. That. Let's watch you now. Fine, do the fluids. I'm running out of research. This is working. It's working as fast as it can, basically. It can't go any faster. Oh, you are being paused. Okay. Now you're working full. You're still a little bit paused. That's fine. At least now we have iron chest. We have these. Okay. These now, this can be turned into... Can I use that? Can I extend this and flip it around? Probably. Blueprint that. Okay. Green. Chip. Turn it around. Basically here. Something like that. We need to make more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's fine. And then make a lot of these. I need to bring this up here somehow. How? I don't know how to bring this up here. I don't have to. What am I doing? Oh no, I do have to. I do have to. Because I need this to continue all the way that way as well. So make me some splitters as well. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. I'm not gonna need any more. Come on. Okay. We have some splitters and I can split it. It's not pretty, but it's going to be doable. Okay. There. Found it. I don't need miners right now. I do want the splitters there though. Alright, let's reorganize that a bit. Okay, first of all, you stay here with middle mouse button. You come here with middle mouse button. You come here with middle mouse button. You go there with middle mouse button. You go there, you go there, you stay there. The rest is flexible. Fine. Okay. That is not what we want. No, it cannot be. That's the fourth line. Doesn't have to come here. Does it? It can go a little further back. It can be done like, I'm gonna go up, up, and then have something come like that, and then that's gonna be down, down, and then repeat like that. That's doable. And that can come down there. Split it. Like that. Come on. And we're done from research. We don't have anything else to research. That's fine. There. Cool. Okay. Underground. There. Awesome. Finally. Okay. That finally worked. Wow. That should work. What are you doing? Copy. Paste, paste, paste. Copy. Paste, paste. We need more views. And you need to come as well here. Combine that if you haven't. Up. I hate you sometimes. Power, 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 and combine them like that. Right. And this works. Surprisingly. Now I have circuits. That can continue on to be the basis for that. That can continue on to be the basis for the underlined ones. I don't have no idea how they're going to transfer to the other ones. Probably split again, I don't know. We'll see. For now, these are fine. Besides, what we're trying to do now is get to robots. Once we get to robots, then all of this becomes moot. Because once we have robots, then everything is going to be done by the robots. Good. But at least now I have that. So we can also build assembly machines too. And now these can be integrated with inserters. Right, inserters need electronic circuits, iron gears, and iron plates. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun, but it's also kinda late. I've been playing quite a while. Wow. It's already this late. Right. We're gonna figure out green science some other time. Next time, basically. When I feel like playing Factorio. I did accomplish quite a lot, actually. I have the basis here for a good bus. And I have power, and I have smelting, which I figured out how exactly to do and how to have it balanced. We're not bad. We're not half bad. That should be fine. So, until next time, see you around and keep safe.